I just love it when the FIA and ACO indirectly admits they're wrong, but then proceed to put the blame on everyone else. Hello ladies and gentlemen, last week I made a video about my thoughts on tire warmers after the Spa race, where I believe we truly saw the consequences of not having tire warmers, as a lot of cars struggled with grip and we had several incidents because of this. But on Thursday last week, the day after I published my video, the FIA and ACO announced a complete turnaround and will lift the ban on tire warmers in the World Endurance Championship, but only for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And I was just reading dailysportscar.com, who made an excellent article about it. But I do have some issues with the FIA and ACO announcement, so let's get into it. So yeah, the exemption is limited to the 24 Hours of Le Mans and will be allowed in all three classes as it should. But the reason the organizers give here is really what I'm a little surprised by, as they say the ban lift is to ensure that drivers of all experience levels will be able to compete in the safest possible environment, regardless of track conditions and temperatures, while tire manufacturers, teams and drivers will gain valuable time to develop better understanding of how to bring cold tires up to temperatures ahead of the remainder of the 2023 FIA WEC season. And oh my god, my dear FIA friends, Le Mans is the halfway point of the season and Spa is the most problematic race, along with possibly nighttime at Le Mans. I just don't see how the tire manufacturers, teams and drivers will be able to develop a better understanding when half the season is already done. And I'm pretty confident that only 2 races will have these issues, and I feel like this is just the FIA realizing how terribly the Spa race were in terms of incidents, and realize that the lack of tire warmers are an issue, and yet decide to blame everyone else for not being able to keep the cars on the road, which I mean they can criticize whatever they want, but they are the ones who remove the tire warmers, so yeah, it just seems stupid to me. And it doesn't really get any better, as it's revealed that the tire heating ovens will be powered by 100% sustainable fuel from the series exclusive supplier Total Energies. Which is fair enough, but the reason given for the ban on tire warmers are costs and sustainability. So if the fuel is 100% sustainable, that's one of the reasons for the ban already solved. And cost shouldn't be too much of a problem, as tire warmers has been a staple in the garages for a long time, and I think the teams would rather pay the price for tire warmers than rebuilding their crashed cars. Surely tire warmers would be cheaper. And teams have been critical of the removal of tire warmers. The Ferrari A, of course, was openly criticizing it after Spa. It's said to be a common opinion in the paddock that the situation has become dangerous. I'm not sure if that's true, as the article states that Ferrari is the only hypercar manufacturer to lobby for change, but I completely agree that the lack of tire warmers could become dangerous, and especially at Le Mans, where the speeds are absolutely insane and the temperatures could change drastically come nighttime and with weather changes. So even though I fully support lifting the ban on tire warmers for Le Mans, I also believe it should be lifted for all the races. And more than that, I find the reasoning given by FIA to be an absolute joke, and I feel they need to take responsibility for this and not just push all the blame on the tire manufacturers, teams and drivers. Some, maybe, but certainly not all. But that's it. What are your thoughts on the tire warmers returning to the WEC? Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.